Hi everybody, thank you for coming along. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, Google Pluses. I really appreciate it. To all of you, it's brilliant. Right, Libra. I've got our cards. I'm a Libra too. I'm telling you now, they're just all sorts, pretty much. A thinking ahead week. Right, we are going from Monday the 17th of August through to Monday the 23rd of August. So hope you enjoy. Right, our first card. I'm also sticking my face out a little bit more. I'm pushing myself to on the confidence front, I think. So I'm just tweaking things around a little bit. So right, Ten of Wands reverse. This is in our health position for the week coming up. If you've not been feeling well, if you start to feel unwell during the week, I think for a lot of us it could be stress and anxiety, probably, and we need to look at that. You need to release it. You need to look at where in your life that stress is, what is causing that stress, what's causing that anxiety, and trying to take steps to alleviate it, move it out of your life, get rid of it. If it's causing major problems, you do need to go and see a doctor. Now, I know that over there, especially in America, you have health insurance and things like that, and not all of you have health insurance or can afford it, or whatever your situation is. I know that there is other organisations that can help. It might be a counsellor or something like that. That's if you need to go and check it out. But first of all, just have a look where the stress is, where the anxiety is, and have a really good look. Go inside yourself and see how you can alleviate it and what can be done to help it and relieve it so that it doesn't have an effect on your body. Sorry, the camera just shook. My dog is actually, Jeannie's just gone under my table. It's really a dangerous thing to do. There we go. Right, our second card is the Six of Swords. That is our finance and our work position. Some of you might be in the process of leaving a job that you are no longer happy with, that you're no longer resonating with, that isn't that just not sort of what you want to be in at the moment. You need to have trust in the universe. You need to have trust in your angels, your guides, that they are guiding you to the job or career that you want and need to be in on your life path. Just trust in them. They are guiding you in that direction. It can also point to the fact that some of you may actually be moving actual buildings of where you work. So you're in the same job and you're staying with the same company, but the company is actually moving buildings. So there's a change of residence with that. Or you work from home and you're changing residence. You've got your own business and you're moving from one place to another with your own business. It can also mean that. So it could be some changes going on like that on the work front for you, where you need to re-get your bearings, sort of settle into new environments. Finance-wise, things are getting better financially for you. Things are turning, the tide is turning on your finances. Things should be starting to look better this week, especially if you've been struggling and not having a lot of spare money to spend. Alternately, if you've been really riding high and there's been lots of money coming in, you may actually see a tide turn again this week and you may not have as much coming in. It's going to go one way or the other depending on what sort of Libra you are. So if you've not had enough or not had a lot, this week is going to look so much better and things are coming in for you. If you've been riding high and there's been a lot of extra money coming in, just start to be a bit more conservative with your money. You may find there's not as much coming in this week for you. Either way, it's not a time to be overspending anyway, but you're going to have more coming in or less coming in depending on what your situation was over the last few weeks or last week regarding the money. Right, Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is in your friends and your family. You need to be really aware this week that either a friend or a family member could be trying to bring you down, lower your confidence, interfere, put their nose into something where it's not wanted, even to the point of trying to find out information about you that really isn't any of their business, spying on you. You need to be aware of that this week if that is happening. It may be you that's spying on somebody else, and stop it. Stop trying to get into somebody else's information, or most of us are not like that. Unless it is maybe a son or a daughter, children that you have, and maybe they're teenagers, and maybe they're up to stuff that they shouldn't be, then you've got every right then to look into them and see what's going on with them, because you're trying to protect them, you're trying to help them. So you may need to do something like that. But as I say, I feel it's more like somebody maybe just wanting to find out more about you than it's overstepping their boundaries and trying to push and trying to find out more about you than they have the right to know about you. Even if it's a family member, even if it's a friend, we all have boundaries within family members and friendships. You know, if it's a son or a daughter, you don't tell them everything that's going on, because it's none of their business. Alternatively, it could be a friend, but it could be a friend that you don't necessarily discuss like really, really deep issues with. It might be just like a drinking buddy, or somebody that you spend more social time with instead of getting into deep conversations with them. But there is somebody around you this week who has got less than ethical intentions. So just be aware of that, what's going on with that. I'm not looking forward to that one. Two of Swords. Two of Swords is in your spiritual. You're unbalanced. You're a lot more balanced this week, perhaps than usual, or you're just getting more balanced, and things are getting a little bit easier for you spiritual wise. Physically, mentally, spiritually should start to get in balance for most of you if we can get rid of the stress, as I mentioned before. And I think for a lot of you, you're actually going forward in a more positive way than you realise. Sometimes you don't realise until you sort of look back and go, wow, I've come all this way, I've come a really long way. And some of you need to realise just how far you've come spiritually and just how well you're really, really doing, because you are. It's just that sometimes you don't see that, and if you come across an obstacle or you get stuck on something, you get into that mode of, oh God, I'm no good, I can't do this, why am I stuck again on something? It's part of life. We're all moving through obstacles, we're all clearing, we're all doing what we need to do, and we're all doing the best that we can, and know that you're doing really, really well for the majority of you on your spiritual path. You know, becoming more aware of the things that are coming on around you, becoming more aware of who you are as a person. Don't let anybody tell you any different. Don't let anybody this week try and push their beliefs onto you. We all have a different way of looking at our spirituality, looking at our higher consciousness, how we're connected to the universe. We all do it in a different way. So don't let anyone come along and tell you that their way is better than your way, and vice versa. Everybody's way is good. Everybody's way is good for them at whatever point they're in the spirituality, at whatever point they're on that path, at whatever beliefs they hold. So that's your spirituality for this week. And Page of Pentacles is in our love position for the week. I don't know why I say love like that. I do that every week. I'll just stop that. Somebody could be coming into your life with good news, in a romantic way. They are kind, they are generous, they are going to help you along your path. It could be somebody from your past coming back in. It could be a brand new love. It could be somebody that you're already involved with in a long-term committed relationship. They are going to come in a very kind and generous way to you and show up that way to you. they're going to help you go about things in relationships more productively, better, and it's going to be a nice union. It's going to be a nice, prosperous union between the two of you, however this shows up. There's definite changes for the better coming around romantically and in love this week for you. This is going to be somebody, as I say, you're either going to meet them, you're already with them, it could be somebody you already know from the past coming back. They genuinely care about you. They genuinely care about you. They genuinely care about your life and what's going on in your life. And they're coming in to enrich things for you, to help to see things in a more positive light for you this week. So, fantastic. That's your Libra stars for this week. I hope you enjoyed them. If you'd like a private reading, just click on the link up that way. And again, if you'd like to donate or gift anything, the links are below. I've just realised somebody mentioned with Patreon, I don't know if they word it wrong, but it says that you've got to give every month or something, and you don't have to. It can be just a one-off couple of dollars or something. But if you prefer, I've put my PayPal email up below as well, which you can use to gift to, which is the same as my normal email, info@huskylight.com. So all the details are below for that as well. Take care, have an amazingly wonderful week. Jeannie totally agrees with me and wants you to have a wonderful week too. Namaste, blessings and light.